It's a white beer. Oh, cheers. I thought there was nothing left in there.
Today, we're diving into the ins and outs of the Dutch Borrel, a cozy social gathering built around drinks, snacks, and gezelligheid. We'll cover the unspoken rules, the classic bites, and what's actually in your glass.
River and I have fallen in love with the Dutch Borrels. And we are here with our friend, Rowan, today. What was it, the term you said, vrijdag?
Vrijdagmiddagborrel.
Vrijdagmiddagborrel, Friday afternoon borrel.
The most salarymen do this on Friday with the colleagues.
Yeah.
But a borrel you can do every day if you want to.
Yeah. We're doing it, it's Thursday today.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
this is Mark's day off. So
we are at our favorite place. We're at the Botekoe in Leiden. So
I always feel like this gentleman. I don't know who he is, but I wish I knew because I always feel like I'm hanging out with him when we come here. And
He done a lot of borrels, I guess.
Yeah.
Is Boral just like for adults that has to have a alcoholic beverage, or can kids
No.
enjoy Boral?
Kids can join borrels too, but in environments there will be alcohol served. So it's not advisable to bring your kid to this.
Ah, okay.
In the US, happy hour is mostly about discounted drinks. You might enjoy them with friends, but chasing the deal is the focus.
We just made it in time to the Green Fairy Garden here at Caesar's Palace to order a cocktail on their happy hour. We're just keeping it simple. Vodka cranberries.
Happy hours, like some US states, are banned in the Netherlands, as deep discounts can encourage binge drinking, especially among young people. But the Borrel protects the social connection.
over drinking is not really encouraged during a borrel. It's about food
Camaraderie.
and fellowship and
Well, if you can't talk anymore because you drank too much, you're not really creating those social
exactly.
bonds that are the prerequisite of Borrel.
more sense when they, that Vrijdagmiddagborrel, the whole tradition. The office comes to have a borrel.
Yeah,
at the
they,
end of
they
the day.
work. They work from
Yeah.
Monday to Friday,
Right.
And Friday is the last day. So let's unwind
They
with
let
together.
wine, let off steam.
Yeah, let's go
Otherwise-
clear-minded to our weekends.
I like that.
We have to unwind a little bit.
Yeah, that's what makes this more pleasant when we get home.
Yes.
Are like spinach, cheese, bitterballen.
Okay.
You can never have too much cheese.
Yeah. So what are we getting, Mark?
I don't remember. Cheese.
We're getting cheese. Yeah.
Cheese.
Okay.
That's a cheese stick of heaven.
Mind your bite.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This one too. That cheese looks incredible. I'm learning though to eat Dutch portions of cheese because I used to I would eat that entire piece.
Yeah.
I'm learning now to slide it,
Little slices, and then slice it some more.
Yeah.
There is a system of this cheese because I personally don't like the edge of it because it's too rough. Yeah, it's too rough. So I cut the edge of it. Whoa.
Look at him
That
go.
works.
Look at him go. That works.
Looks
All
like
the
a
edges
house.
off.
Very
So wear
nice.
it.
There's a lot of cheese on this, though. Look at that.
If you would, if you want it.
Actually, no. Just-
Yeah, we have some viewers who
We'll
would be
save for
very
later.
mad at us for
I'm sorry. I'm
wasting
sorry.
cheese
I'm
there.
sorry. Tonight.
Yeah,
There you
don't do
go.
that.
Okay. There we
Very
go.
good.
Now it looks like plenty for 3 people.
Yeah.
Yep.
When they put it down, I was like, I could eat that by myself, but now that it's cut, it actually looks like a good amount of cheese.
I mean, her and I, when we don't feel like going out at times, especially in summer, we will set out a table outside and we will get food like this, get a deck of cards, play cards, and have a borrel.
That's also a borrel. Yeah.
It's also a borrel.
Yep. A little drinking margin.
Yeah, they don't want you
I
to
love
lean
that
over.
tradition.
You can drink whatever you want during a borrel, but beer and jenever are traditional. Having them together is called a kopstootje, or a headbutt. You can check out the history behind the borrel and its jenever pairings at the Boral Museum in Schiedam, a hidden gem worth a stop. I learned there that the borrel glass is not a tulip glass, but was traditionally called a telephone glass because it resembled an old telephone receiver.
So, here, guys, you can have mine. There you go. I love the mustard too.
It's a great combination, yeah.
It's really. You guys want napkins? Whoa!
Oh, way to go.
I'll take that one.
On camera?
Well, first time you have to lay a layer for yourself.
Yes.
Bottom.
Yeah.
So it's
And
like
then-
you're priming the pump.
Yeah,
You're priming the pump.
And
Okay.
we've had food.
Yeah.
Okay, there's plenty of. You know,
We have a little layer
we
build
have a
up
little
here.
layer built up. Yeah,
So
good.
we're good to go. We promise. we like having it at home. Is that a no-no? I mean, can we have it with each other, or can I just sit and have a borrel by myself, or does it really have to be a
Borrel by yourself is a little bit weird, but
Yeah, it's strange.
It's just gonna be like
'Cause
gezelligheid,
it's about
community.
community.
it's
exactly.
about community,
Yeah.
Yeah, be together.
So otherwise, I'm just having a snack by myself,
you
can have-
getting
you-
drunk in
you
the
can have
afternoon.
Wild night by yourself, yeah.
You can have Borrel food, but it's not a Borrel, right?
It
Really.
has to include some kind of
gotta-
a snack.
Yeah.
But it also, it's you really to call it a Borrel, you're with people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
One
Very
time,
good.
what you've got to be aware of, one of the Borrel foods they have is fried cheese. And I made a big mistake once. Okay, the outside, after they finished cooking this thing, the outside of it was cool. But then I
Yeah.
bit into it, and it was like lava spurted out all over my chin.
And
I had a scar for about a month.
Wow.
So the moral is, okay, be careful.
And be patient.
Be patient and let it cool.
Well, mostly there's a correct order to eat this. Just bite the cap off, just wait a little bit,
Yeah.
and then eat them.
So you ventilate it first.
Ventilate it first,
Ventilate, that's a good way of putting it, actually.
yeah. Just get the cap
Ventilate.
off, just wait a bit.
I'm
You're just making a mess.
I'm ventilating. Making a mess and I'm ventilating.
So my confusion is that, so the Dutch like to plan ahead. They don't like any surprise visits, right? Usually.
Usually, yeah.
So the Borrel is spontaneous usually after work.
Yeah.
But they sell a lot of Borrel stuff in the grocery stores, which means people are getting it for their house. So are they
yeah.
having spontaneous Borrels at home too, inviting
Sort
neighbors
of.
or
That's
friends?
more like a come over. This going out like we do now is like a borrel.
Oh, okay. So
It's
come over
like
is something
it's like being together at another place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in a home situation, but I can imagine you can do this at home.
So come over is slightly different from a Borrel then.
I think so, yeah. In my opinion, it is.
Okay. Wow, I'm learning. This is an education.
Yeah.
And with drinks, which makes it an even better education.
Yeah.
Well, next question. What is the etiquette for paying in a Borrel? Like
Do you
you're
go
out with
Dutch?
a bunch of
I mean, do you split it
office
like
people.
do tiki?
Mostly, yeah. Split it.
Oh, you split it. Okay.
Split it, yeah. If you're with 8 people, you get one big bill and then split it.
Split it 8
to
ways.
8
So
people,
everybody
yeah.
pays for their own.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
so one person puts their card down and everyone else tikis them the money.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if one person of that 8 people orders like 7 tequilas for himself, I can imagine those.
And
He pays for his 7.
There's always that guy that does just that.
There's only always one guy.
Rowan has a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, formally I do live streams for gaming. My link is in the description. It's Pixelbeuker. It's a very Dutch name. I like very retro games and gaming.
Yeah, so Borrel, the aftermath.
The aftermath.
Here we are at Cafe Barrera in Leiden, right on the Rappenburg. And the famous resistance fighter, the Soldier of Orange, used to live right above here. So it also has great historical significance, just a stone's throw away from the Pieterskirk. So we got today, you've already seen us eat a few things, but today we're eating what they call the Amsterdamse plakje, which includes the uitenkast, traditionally served with mustard. And then we also have the Ossenworst, which is raw beef. It used to be made with ox. Oxen were the cheap meat back in the 17th century. So they would age it and then very, very slowly smoke it so that it stayed raw. But nowadays it's neither aged nor smoked, and it is made with beef. And that is traditionally served with what they call Amsterdam onions, Amsterdamse uitjes,
which are pickled onions with turmeric and saffron. So using those exotic spices that the merchants used to trade in way back in time.
So is the idea to take like the Außenwurst and take a bite of it and have an onion? I mean, is it supposed to complement?
Yeah,
each
yeah,
other that way?
it is raw, so it's not like a tartare. It's just mixed with spices, not egg or any
Because that's
filler.
what I was thinking is like beef tartare.
Yeah, no, it's just the Ossenvorst and a pickle, and they do a lot of pepper on it, whole lot of pepper. So we have that, and then we also have the bitter garniture. Now, when you come over, you'll see many items that are just listed individually, but then we also have the bitter garniture, which is just like a mixed platter, a combination platter of several different hapjes or small snacks that are part of the Boral tradition. So we have the bitterballen, and the bitterballen is
So good.
it's so good. It's beef with a roux,
Yeah.
and then they deep fry it so the roux just congeals. Very, very hot inside.
Yeah.
So
I make a mistake with these things because the outside feels cool, and yet when you bite into it, if you don't wait a little bit, you're going to burn your mouth. It's just the way it is.
yeah, so do wait a
So,
bit when you eat those.
yeah.
This one also comes with chicken nuggets, which isn't necessarily traditional. It just depends on where you order your bitter garniture. And then we also have the vlametjes, which look like little wallets or spring rolls. These are made with chili pepper and minced meat. And a lot of things here in the Netherlands, they'll say it's spicy or pittig, and it's not for American taste. It's not very spicy. This one actually packs a bit of heat with it, so I love vlametjes.
And my personal favorites, these little guys here, the Kostangle.
Now, the thing is that there's a lot of generic ones. The best ones are done by Top King, and you can tell it's a Top King if it has this stripe running on it.
Oh, I didn't know that,
Yeah.
actually.
And they have a Jonge Kaas, and they also have an Oude Kaas. The Jonge has a green stripe, and the Oude Kaas has a brown stripe. So we have some Oude Kaas, which is my favorite here.
This is delicious. This is like my favorite snack in the world.
And then these are going to be served with mustard, which is usually for like the bitterball and chicken nuggets, and then some chili sauce, which is sweet and spicy. And that one is very, very good with the Kostangles. And you can just eat it the way you want.
Oh my God, that's good.
I love vlametjes.
Really good.
They even make a vlametje toasty. So they take that spreading and they put it in a toasty. Toasty for Americans is like a grilled cheese. And of course, you need your beer. So I want to see what you think of the Ossenworst.
You mean the raw meat?
I think it's delicious. You can make a brocha out of this.
Have we
as
had this
well.
before? I think we have.
There you
So,
And then you got a pickle.
pickle with it too. Okay.
Whoop.
I'm going to do what I said. I'm going to take a little bite and
All right. Don't eat the paper. There you go. What do you think?
it's tasty.
Yeah.
Wow, that is really good.
Yeah.
Combining the two. It's a sweet onion. And it's a, kind of a spicy, you're right, they did. They put a lot of pepper in it.
Yep.
But not a lot. Not too much. And it actually tastes very, very nice. Very, very tasty. Oh, wow.
You might also see a roqueforst on a Boral menu, which is a smoked sausage, smoked force. But we're ordering all this for you guys. We don't normally eat all of this together. This is very gluttonous.
But it will disappear
I don't know about
because I just got off work and I'm starving. So I could inhale all of it.